Wisdomteethinger, lend me your ear. Dr. D Nice and Fount is here for the day. Want wisdom?
We got you.
Wellness?
We got you.
Ears?
You got two.
Bones? It's got 3. Chambers? 4. In your heart for doing right? 5. Keys? Your game's all tight? Fount. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body tight. Let's not even play. Let's go.
Loading into the capsule.
And the significance here of the bell, and I should note before I have you that each crew names themselves. They have named themselves the 6 taking up space as each one is ringing a bell. And the significance of that is what, Ariane?
This is one of our traditions. All astronauts throughout history in various programs have had their traditions. For us, we always want our astronauts to ring the bell. And here they come.
Here we go.
Loading into the capsule.
And the significance here of the bell, and I should note before I have...
Yes. Let's just take a few minutes to talk about the ladies in space. Ladies, girls taking up space. I believe that's what they call themselves. I'm sorry. I think it's girls taking up space. Ladies taking up space. Somebody taking up space. Let's talk about it. Okay. So, Gayle King, and we're going to go through the different ladies that have gone to space. And this is something worth looking at because this is apparently a huge deal. These women have gone into space in an entire 10-minute journey, all of 11 minutes up there in space.
And here they come.
Here we go. Down. This is them heading onto the rocket. Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin. They just go up, go in orbit for a little bit, and come back down to Earth.
Ariane.
This is one of our traditions. All astronauts throughout history in various programs have had their traditions.
Astronauts. Remember that word, astronauts.
For us, we always want our astronauts to ring the bell. Above there, you see, light this candle. Those were the last words that Alan Shepard said right before he went to space. Alan Shepard, of course, the namesake of our vehicle. He was the first American into suborbital space. And we just like to let the stars know that we've got some people heading their way. And here they come.
Here we go.
Loading.
So what do you all think? Did you all watch the space launch? Were you all excited to see women, a whole crew, all women in space doing their thing? Were you excited? Because that's what you were supposed to be. You were supposed to be excited as you saw Gayle King, Lauren Sanchez, and there were a few others. Like I said, I'm going to get, you know what? Now would probably be the best time to just go ahead and introduce ourselves to all the actors that were in this trip. All right. First, we have Lauren Sanchez. Let's find out a little bit about her. And this is coming straight from the Blue Origin Instagram page. And they're saying Lauren Sanchez is a Emmy award-winning journalist, New York Times bestseller, actor, pilot, vice chair of the Bezos Earth Fund, the mother of 3. In 2016, Sanchez, a licensed helicopter pilot, founded Black Ops Aviation, the first female-owned and operated aerial film and production company. Sanchez released her New York Times bestselling debut children's book, The Fly Who Flew to Space. Oh, she was predicting. Well, no, she's not a fly, but she's always been into space, it seems like. Let's see, her flew into space in 2024. Her work in aviation earned her a Ealing Halvorsen Vertical Flight Hall of Fame Award in 2004 for her expertise as a helicopter pilot and aviation businesswoman. Sanchez's goal is to inspire the next generation of explorers. Okay, we see you, Lauren. Honestly, the only woman on this flight I knew was Gayle King. We're going to learn all about them together. Is this the one that is Jeff Bezos? Is that his fiance, his girlfriend? I can't tell. And, well, let's keep it moving. Let's meet the next person. Katy Perry. We do know Katy Perry. Katy Perry. What do they have to say about Katy? Katy Perry is the biggest selling female artist in Capitol Records history and the one of the best-selling music artists of all times with over 115 billion with a P streams. Whoa. Aside from being a global pop superstar, Katy is an active advocate of many philanthropic causes, including UNICEF, Global Ambassador, where she uses her powerful voice to ensure every child's right of health, education, equality, and protection, and her own Firework Foundation, Baby, You're a Firework Foundation, which empowers children from underserved communities to ignite their inner light through the arts. Katy is honored to be part of the Blue Origin's first all-female crew and hopes that her journey encourages her daughter and others to reach for the stars. We got to keep it moving because there are 6 of them. I'm going to be honest. I was not, it's not for me. I would love to know in the comments, did you feel encouraged? Did you feel as if they were a role model for you, showing that space travel is possible to you as a woman? I mean, we got a lot of problems down here on Earth. I don't know. I feel like this, can I just say it? We're going to keep going through the different people that were on the flight. This whole thing was a little tone deaf. Right now, people are worried about prices of groceries, worried about things on Earth. Just now today, we had a shooting at FSU. And people are worried about other things, not watching people go up into space because, unfortunately, or fortunately, many people are feeling like, was this even real? Did they really go up in space? Were they on Universal Studio? Did they have a green screen? Is that what was going on? A good production? Because, there are a lot of space denials out there. I don't know which camp I fall in, honestly, because you know what? The truth is, the whole world's a stage. Let's just be honest. It's going to be 20 years from now. We're going to find out that half the stuff that we thought was true was not. This sound all good and all encouraging women, but I'm going to get into it in just a little bit. What is the point? Why are they trying to make it some deep philosophical thing that is supposed to encourage the world henceforth? Because without this message, without this mission that they have gone on, we would be nothing. The world will be nothing. Womankind will be gone, dashed against a rock, never to rise up again. I feel like this is like a Sermon on the Mount, Martin Luther King type speech situation, like civil rights, end of slavery, all this monumentous things in history. And this is what they're trying to make this thing. And nobody was feeling it. Nobody felt the enormity. I don't know. Is that a word? I feel like I'm making it up. But no one felt it. This did not feel like something monumentous. I'm sorry. They didn't. Everybody's just clowning them in the comment section. Except for the ones, if you go to their own personal page, you would see their friends and family and Oprah crying. And oh, yes, you're the best. You went up to space for 11 minutes. Nobody was like, my life is so much better. On to this next one. Who is this young woman? This is Amanda Naewing. I have quite a few friends whose last name is Naewing. Let's find out about Amanda, shall we? Amanda Naewing is a bioastronautics research scientist. She graduated from Harvard. Everybody graduates from Harvard that does stuff. And anyway, graduated from Harvard and conducted research at Harvard Center for Astrophysics. Ooh, she's smart. And Amanda is, for astrophysics, MIT, NASA, and International Institute of Astronautics Sciences. Amanda worked in the last NASA shuttle mission, STS-135, and the Kepler X-Planet mission. For her advocacy for sexual violence survivors, she has nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize and awarded Times Woman of the Year. As the first Vietnamese and Southeast Asian woman astronaut, Amanda's flight is symbolic of a reconciliation between the United States and Vietnam and will highlight science as a tool for peace. Okay, I guess the Vietnam War, they're trying to show that, hey, we ain't hate you like we thought we did. You know, we just roll up on your country and just did a few things. But it's all good. We all good now. Because we made you an physicist, you're an astronaut, you're a scientist. We gave you nominated you for a Nobel Peace Prize. Does that fix it? Does that fix the damage that we did to your country? I hope so. Guys, okay, all right. Am I sounding cynical? I'm not. I really don't mean to sound cynical. I really don't. It's just the whole thing. All of it seems so pretentious, and I'm just tired. Just absolutely tired of pretentious stars. I'm just tired. Oh. You know what this reminds me of? You all remembered during the pandemic, I wish I had pulled up a clip of this. When all the stars started singing, imagine all the people. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but you remember when each of them sang like a line from is that a Beatles? Why can't I remember who originally sang that song? Regardless, you remember though. Yes, that's what this whole space flighty thing with all these women felt like to me. It's supposed to be like, here, peasants, here, we're going off into space to create a whole new world for you. Here, take this symbolic gift, you mere mortals down there. Take this. That's what it feels like to me. But you know what? Go off then. Let's keep it going. I am a little cynical. We're going to keep it going. But, I'm really proud of Amanda Naewing being the first Vietnamese and Southeast Asian woman astronaut. I mean, honestly, I'm excited for her. All right, next, this person, Aisha Bao. I have no idea who this woman is. I've never met her, never seen her before, but she comes with an impressive resume, just like all the women that were on there. Let's just be honest. Aisha Bao is a former NASA rocket scientist, entrepreneur, global STEM advocate. She is CEO of STEM Board, an engineering firm twice named in the INC 5000 list, and founder of Lingo, an ed tech company aiming at equipping 1 million students with essential tech skills. Her path from the community college to space reflects a deep commitment to the expanding access to STEM education, empowering future generations to dream big. This trip will mark Aisha's as the first person of Bahamian descent to visit space aboard the Blue Origin. She will carry postcards from students around the world and conduct 3 research experiments, including the students on plant biology. Studies on plant biology and human physiology, advancing her mission to explore space for the benefit of her. Okay, I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying? Like, why? Oh, it's like, oh man, I feel like my screen is off. My screen is not. Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah. Everybody's the first this, the first that. I mean, if we all dig deep, I'm a doctor. I'm not the only first Black doctor, but I could be the first Black woman doctor from Jamaica, born in November. I mean, do you see what I'm saying? This whole first thing is, I mean, I'm conflicted because one, if it gives you attention, if it makes people feel that you're more special, and if it kind of hypes you up a little bit, I can see yourself using it, especially in the public light. You makes you memorable because you're the first. Everybody can be the first anything because there's always something that makes each and every one of us special. You could be the first person with black glasses, first person with a pinky finger missing. And I mean, if we're going to go into things that are considered oppressed populations, is that what it's looking at? Or people that are minority things? There's a word that is just not coming to me. But like the other girl, Amanda was the first Vietnamese, South Asian person in space. Now this one's the first Bahamian descent. I mean, you could think of countless things to make everybody the first if you really wanted to. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I'm proud for these. Like, I am. Y'all don't think I'm a hater. Please don't think I'm a hater. It's just, I don't know. There's something about it. Just, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's keep going. Who else? Who else up in this thing that's shaped like a phallus? Did you all see the shape? It's also shaped like a phallus. It was going up in the air. All right, Gayle King. We know her, Oprah's BFF. What is Gayle's bio? Let's hear it. Gayle King is an award-winning journalist, co-host of CBS Morning, editor-at-large for Oprah Daily, and the host of Gayle King in the House of Sirius XM Radio. In a career spanning decades, King has been recognized as the gifted, compassionate interviewer able to break through the noise and create meaningful conversations. As someone who is staying open to new adventures, even one that scares her, Gayle is honored to be part of the Blue Origin's first all-female flight and is looking forward to stepping out of her comfort zone. Gayle was scared. Y'all saw it. Do I need to go back? Do we go back? Yeah, let's just take a second to go back and really look at my girl Gayle, because Gayle was just like, I don't know about all this. I hear what y'all saying. I hear what y'all saying, but I don't know. Here we go. Here. Gayle was not having it. Gayle was just like, why am I here? Do you see that? Do you see that? That is the face of a woman was just like, okay, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, but I'm doing it. I'm going to put one foot in front of the other. And you know what? That is the lesson, stepping out of your comfort zone. But they went, I'm going to show you in just a little bit. They went off into some interesting tangents as to what this signified, especially Gayle. And I know emotional people that tend to make things feel bigger, more, and they just feel things so deeply, and they're so expressive, and things have to be described in just a gargantuan, monumentous way. And maybe that's who she is, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's keep going, because we have to finish being introduced to all of it. But Gayle King, we know her. Oprah's BFF. People were saying that Oprah always sends Gayle to do things that she doesn't want to do. I don't know about that. I don't really follow Gayle's career. I don't follow Oprah and Gayle's alignment to say that, oh, she always does that. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I've always liked Oprah. I always liked Gayle. Once again, I'm just tired. Who is this person? Okay. Next person is, what's her name? Oh, hey, Carrie Ann Flynn. But did we figure out which one of them was Jeff Bezos' girlfriend? Because I feel like she was one of them. Anyway, let's keep reading about Carrie Ann. After a successful career in fashion and human resources, Carrie Ann Film has spent the last decade channeling her energy into community building through board service and being on boards. Okay. Board service and nonprofit work with the Allen Stevenson School, the High Line, and Hudson River Park, passionate about the transformative power of storytelling. Yes, storytelling is transformative. Carrie Ann has produced thought-provoking films such as Changes Everything in 2018, which explores the history of women in Hollywood, and Lily, a powerful tribute to a fair pay advocate. Lily led better. Carrie Ann has always been drawn to explorations, adventure, and space, and hopes her Blue Origin spaceflight serves as inspiration for her son Dex and the next generation of dreamers to reach for the stars. Okay, yeah, I mean, you need to go to these things. This whole flight was a very tone deaf thing because people were just not as for this flight as possible. I think those are all 6 of the ladies. Here they are standing in front of a giant metal penis. No, giant metal floating phallus, metal rocket, spaceship. So the spaceship goes up, and at some point they're going to come down. That's where they were, in the head of the phallus. And this could mean something if we wanted to dig deeper into if there's some significance behind. That's just a weird shape. Do rockets have to be shaped that way? I was thinking, because I've never studied astrophysics, I've studied physics because I had to be a medical doctor. It seems like, it needs to be very pointed to cut through the air, but maybe if it's too pointed, the tip will be too fragile and it could break off, so it has to have more of a blunted tip, because planes do have a blunted tip. I don't know. Or maybe, this is just nature telling you the best shape for something to be that needs to penetrate through the sky. Anyhow, that's the shape of the giant rocket that they got into. And let's keep it moving. Oh, ooh, this is them in space.
1, 2, 3, taking up space! Tamir's in space! Flynn, behind you, look right behind you. It's okay. Leave Flynn up there. Flynn, behind you, look.
What is with the flower? She had the flower. Oh man, it's just too much. I'm sure the flower meant something really, really deep. I'm sure. Oh, look. The same thing I said right here. Okay. Somebody said, does anyone else have mixed feelings about this? Should we click and see if people else, what are they saying? I think people weren't suffering at the level that they're financially living out of their cars. Nope. Some people said nope. Universal Studios. They're just people are having mixed feelings like this is the whole world's a stage. It's not real. Whatever. And apparently I heard that the suits were designed by a fashion designer. I don't know. Just
Flynn, I gotcha. I gotcha, Flynn.
Gotcha. Proud.
hair done, nails done, everything done for this space flight. I ain't never seen no astronauts like all gussied up like this. But I guess, you know, if you're gonna be taking up space, you've got to be fly as all get out.
Oh.
Where's the camera? Well, you know, if it's just Bezos and the cameras, this is meant, of course, this is a giant commercial. They're going to have very good, high quality cameras just capturing every second of it. I mean, I vlog my life. I make sense that they have really good cameras, just let them know where the cameras are, how to. Yeah.
The moon! You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon. That's amazing.
So they edited it, and then the moon shot came right in when they were looking at the moon. So this, you know, they could put the cameras together. It's like a television production. If the person, you know, like a live TV show, right? They have the different cameras mounted. They cut to camera 5. They're saying, look at the moon. So we must have to cut to the camera that's looking at the moon. You see what I'm saying? Okay, I see y'all. Let's keep going.
Wow, look at the blue line.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goddess!
Wow. Oh my
That's our pink moon.
Okay. Now it's time to take out that one.
Because she's the first Bahamian person of Bahamian descent. She had to take the Bahamas flag up there. Okay.
Oh my gosh, so much.
Butterfly in the sky.
Whoa.
Does she have a
amazing.
GoPro on her hand?
Got it?
1, 2, 3, take it up!
Okay, let's keep it pushing. There's
T-minus 10, 9, 8.
the giant phallus is about to take off.
4, command engine start. 2, 1, ignition. New Shepard has cleared the tower.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I've been trying to. It just waste of time, waste of everything, just waste. I don't see the point. Anyone that criticizes it doesn't really understand what is happening here. Okay, what is happening? No one said, well, maybe she does. I don't know. What is happening? They're speaking these broad strokes of generalities. I'm trying to read the clip from the thing for maybe she gives us some more information. What is she saying over here? Okay, Sanchez, the fiance. Oh, Sanchez is the fiance. Which one is Sanchez again? Let's go back because I didn't quite get which one was Sanchez.
Got it?
Let's see which one was Sanchez. I'm going to figure this out right now. So Sanchez, the one named Sanchez was Jeff Bezos's fiance. Sanchez. Oh, it's the one I thought. Lauren. That's Jeff Bezos' fiance. Good. That's the one I thought. We're cooking with gas. Back to this. Man, whatever. I'm not even going to read the whole thing. It's what she's here. I just say, trust me, come with me. I'll show you what this is about. And it's really eye-opening. I mean, if y'all could tell me in the comment section what this is about, I would love to have them come to Blue Origin and see the thousands of employees that don't just work here, but they put their heart and soul into this vehicle. Why do we need to go to, there's places on Earth we have not explored. There are things on Earth we do not understand. What is with space? I remember, okay, I'm going to attempt to answer it because I feel that there are people out there that believe that they have to escape the Earth and live up there for a while until the Earth is fixed some sort, because there's going to be something that's happened. They have to fix the Earth, but during that time, they have to prepare for their offspring to live off of the Earth as the Earth is being. I remember, I mean, I'm sorry, I wish I could really talk about it, but I remember speaking to somebody that truly believed that this generation, that they were going to do something in space. I'm sorry, I'm not even saying it right. If y'all heard anybody talk about space, living up there, and because the Earth needs to be fixed and we're going to be in some sort of state where you're just not fully alive until the Earth is fixed again. I remember somebody speaking vaguely about it. They spoke about it like this was their religious belief. And, you know, those people in Hollywood, they kind of, they're not very religious. They don't believe in God. They believe in humans and that they're going to do everything. They're going to, and they can do everything. And they believe in some weird stuff. That's all I've got to say. Let's keep pushing. We got to wrap this up here. We've been on here a while. Okay. Somebody else have a wonderful quote? Yeah, we already seen that video with y'all. This is the space suit that Gayle is going to try on for us. First time in her space suit. Yeah, right.
Here's something I never thought I'd see. Me in an astronaut suit. But I like it, I like it. Okay. You know what makes it
great?
Hey, put it up there.
Yeah. Katie and her flower.
Communicating with them, making sure everything's going okay, also telling them, hey, this is when you can unbuckle, and this is when you can
that's her right
that's
there.
her.
I'm going into space.
I saw this. I'm like, who are they praying to? Quit playing. Y'all, quit playing. Quit playing. You all remember in the Bible how the Tower of Babel was struck down because these people were building up so far into the sky, and they're here praying to, this is, God ain't in this, people. Don't play. But, you know, we're going to let them cook. Let them carry on like they praying for real. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. There's something that just doesn't sit well. And I just have to say it. There's something, and I'm sorry, I am just not fully able to express myself in a way that you could understand. But I feel like you know what I'm talking about. There's something just very weird and terrifying about these people, and tone deaf. Whatever. They're here praying.
And all three of us were like, whoa,
okay.
It gets real serious.
Yeah.
But I love the access that we obviously have in being able to see these.
Okay, I'm going to keep it pushing.
I don't like that people are calling it a ride. A ride, you know, you never see a male astronaut who's going.
So now they're going to make it she's going to make it a man, woman thing. You never seen a man astronaut. She thinks she's an astronaut. She thinks she is trained to travel into, maybe she's trained. I don't know what training, you know, it's right. I don't know what training they had to go through to go on this ride.
Up in space, and they said, oh, we took a ride. We actually duplicated the route that Alan Shepard did. That's why it's called, this particular capsule is called the New Shepard. We duplicated that route. No one said he took that ride.
So now if she's going to make it a man, woman thing, you know what? I hate that. See, it's the whole first Bahamian, first Vietnamese, South Asian. We didn't take a ride. If it was a man, they wouldn't have said a ride. You see what I'm saying? There's something that just annoys me to all get out about this. It doesn't do anything for womanhood. It doesn't do anything for humanity. Get a grip. It doesn't. They're saying that,
This is what bothers me, because I've certainly read some of the things online coming from people that I know, that I like, that I consider friends. Space is not an either or. It's a both and because you do something in space doesn't mean you're taking anything away from Earth. And what you're doing in space is trying to make things better here on Earth. What Blue Origin wants to do is take the waste here and figure out a way to put it in space to make our planet cleaner. I mean, Jeff Bezos has so many.
Oh, okay. So part of this is learning how to transport trash into space. Okay. Man, so when it starts falling down on us, what do you do then? Oh, man. You see what I'm saying? They live in their own little world. I bet you at some point Gayle was normal. She would never have, those words that would never have come out of her mouth. She would have thought it through like, I just said this is so important because he's trying to learn how to put trash up in space. Oh.
Ideas, and the people that are working there are really devoted and dedicated to making our planet a better place. That's number one. Number two, there was nothing frivolous about what we did. So, I'm very disappointed and very saddened by it. And I also say this, what it's doing to inspire other women and young girls, please.
Do you feel inspired? Let me know.
Don't ignore that. I've had so many women and young girls reach out to me, and men too, by the way, men too, that say, wow, I never thought I could do that.
I'm done. I just can't. Listen, I'm sorry. It was frivolous. It was foolish. I would feel better if they just told me that, we went out into space because we wanted to, because we thought it was something cool to do. That's why we did it. I would feel better about that. There's Aisha Bowe, first Bahamian origin in space. I'd feel better if they just told us that. Wendy's would feel better too. She's good. Katie, can we send her back? Apparently Wendy's, though, do be making jabs on the Twitter, I heard. I didn't know anything. These people were apparently trapped in space for 9 months. Their spacesuit looks remarkably different, but I guess they were further out in space. They were designed with, the zipper halfway down to show a little cleavage, a little something, something. This is not the kind of spacesuit these people have. They look like blue Michelin men type suit, not the curve-hugging, figure-showing spacesuits of the taking up space ladies. But, here we go. This is them coming back, and then we'll wrap up.
She didn't really close it again. Come on out, guys.
Yeah, of course.
His lady, she made it back safe. Thank you, Jesus. She's crying tears of joy. Tears of joy because this touches her heart.
You see your baby.
Where are my babies?
They're over here. Go see them.
Where? I have to go
Right
there. Okay.
Katie and that flower. Look at the flower. Oh, the flower is going up to the Lord. Or, I don't know. It's just a flower in the sky. It's kind of like a fist. You put your fist in the sky.
Katie!
And she kisses the ground because she made it.
Thank you.
Made it out of the phallus.
Amanda.
Very accomplished women. These are very accomplished women. I don't know how they let these people talk them into this foolishness, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Didn't know her before. Now I do know her. First Bahamian woman of Bahamian descent in space.
Oh my gosh.
Is Gayle last?
Gayle!
Gayle. There is bell bottoms too, you know, because bell bottom. What's his name? Kendrick Lamar brought bell bottoms back in style and vogue.
I just have to have a moment with the ground. Let me just appreciate the ground for just a second. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
Oh my God. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I'm so proud. So proud of you.
I can't remember her name. Sorry.
Amazing. I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
Marianne, we got your big over here.
Right around the bushes here.
Okay, so, yeah, that's what we got. We've got taking up space. I don't know what lessons we got here from these ladies. Apparently, we were supposed to learn something truly deep and earth-shattering. This is something that is supposed to change our lives. I'm not sure how it is supposed to change our lives yet, but what we should learn is throughout the comment section, people are not buying this. There's even whether they went into space or not, there's something seems super pretentious, seems over dramatized, as if there's some deeper lesson to it. And this is a lesson you should learn. Sometimes when you just do stuff, don't try to make it a thing. Just say, you know, I'm doing it and done. Bam, bam. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be attached to some earth-shattering reason. I wanted to go up to space. I got a billy. I dropped it on it. Or I don't know. I don't think it was $1 billion to go up there. Maybe $1 million each. I don't know how much it costs. I heard it. I know it costs money though. I dropped a few dollars and I went up into space. Bam, that's it. It's because they tried to make this huge thing of it, this life-changing, earth-shattering, future-changing thing of this whole experience, why people are just like begging, waiting for the SNL skit. I am proud of these ladies, though. They have accomplished a lot with their lives here on Earth. I'd say let's leave the space travel alone and let's keep changing the world here, down here on Earth. And with that, I'm out. Until next time, guys. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind